Hello YouTube, welcome back to our channel. It's another video. Today we're gonna have a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're gonna give you some levels to watch out for, and I'm basically gonna share with you what I think is gonna happen with price action here in the next few weeks, maybe even months, right? So if we look at the dollar index, for example, you will see that we're about to have strong US dollar again, and that most likely means a downside move on the crypto instrument. When we have a strong US dollar, we normally tend to see a downside move on euro dollar, on pound dollar, for example, and also on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and basically the crypto market as well, okay? Because they're again traded against the US dollar. And by the way, before we proceed, make sure to check out the links in the description below this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter to stay up to date with all major instruments that we normally show here on our YouTube channel. Every Monday we send out a weekly analysis on your email, so you will know what to trade, what to watch out for, and what to keep an eye on, right? Also join our free Telegram channel, and that's where you will find out more about us, what we do, how we do it, and why we do it. Obviously there are technical analysis updates on a daily basis and other useful information as well, okay? So definitely do that, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel as well, right? Now looking at the 4-hour time frame, what we're looking at here is obviously price has been trading sideways for quite some time, right? And in fact, if we look at the daily time frame, you will see for how long we have been trading sideways, pretty much from June this year. Which, you know, price has been trading inside of this range for a long time now, and you know, I'm pretty sure that soon we will see a breakout, and that breakout will most likely be to the downside, okay? So if we look at the next levels where I'm actually expecting to see price at, if we zoom out a little bit, you know, we've got the level of 17,500 right here, this daily low. Once we break below that, then we're heading towards the 16,000 level and possibly even lower, all right? We're currently trading around the 22k level. Now going back to the 4-hour time frame, okay, or in fact let's have a look at the hourly chart. So what we've had recently was this massive impulse to the upside, which, if I have to be honest, it made me think that we're about to see a deeper pullback. You know, we're talking about higher levels. We're talking about this zone right here that starts from 20,700 up to around 22,000. And if I have to be honest, that was the case while we had this impulse, and at the same time the rest of the instruments also looked like they're about to create a deeper pullback, okay? And that was while we had you know, weak US dollar. But like I said, if you look at the dollar index and pretty much the other major pairs that you can see on my watch list here, I think we're about to go back into the trend, which means strong US dollar. And like I said, just after this impulse, it really looked like we're about to see a little bit of a retracement and a continuation of that pullback. But since then, it's already been about a week, and you can see that we've got the pullback. We then, instead of break above the previous high here, we actually created a lower high, and then we're again trading at the previous level of this previous high. Now, if I have to be honest, you know, this price action actually tells me that we're possibly about to see a continuation lower, okay? And this is something that we need to watch out for. I'm not saying enter the trade right now, because if you look at current price levels, we shouldn't be buying or selling either. Okay, there's still a chance that we could potentially see price retesting the 20,000 level right around here, or maybe even those previous highs. But I feel like there's going to be another upside move before we actually see the next drop, where price will be able to break below, you know, this low of 18,000 and reach levels as low as 16,000 and even lower. Okay, so that's why I'm saying at current price levels we shouldn't be buying or selling either. If you want to take a sell trade because we are expecting a downside move, then that means you're going to have to use a massive stop loss, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So I would say wait for that upside move, then wait for the rejection around the 20k level. If that doesn't happen, then we can wait for a breakout to the downside, and then we can potentially start looking for selling opportunities. But like I said, before we break below, you know, this massive support right here, I feel like there's going to be another push higher, just so price can gain some liquidity. You know, there's a lot of stop loss orders right here, so that's why we want to see if there's going to be one last pullback before the next drop to the downside. So that's something to watch out here on Bitcoin. And by the way, once we go back into a trend, okay, just like I said a second ago, we have been trading sideways in the range for quite some time, for a few months now. But if you look at price action before that, prior to this range, what we had were some really nice impulses to the downside. And that's where you're going to be able to make as much profit as possible, especially for those of you who are trend traders. Me personally, I like to trade with the trend and take short trades only when we are in a downtrend. So the past few months here hasn't been the best months for me to trade, especially on instruments where we've got such a massive range. Okay, so this is what I want you to pay attention to. When we're trading in a trend, we have a much better opportunities. You know, you're in the downtrend, you're looking for selling opportunities. Same here on the next impulse, same here on the next bearish impulse, and this is what we expect to see now, another bearish impulse forming pretty soon. Okay, and if we move over to Ethereum, what we can see here is pretty much the same situation. We have been in the range for about a month here. Okay, as you can see, let's have a look at the 4-hour time frame. We have been trading sideways for about a month. So we've got this pullback area which starts from around the 1400 level up to around 1550, and at first I was expecting that we could potentially see price testing this area. It is still definitely possible, and that's why we're not going to enter a trade in the middle of nowhere, because that's exactly where price currently is. Okay, now we want to see the same thing that we talked about Bitcoin. Okay, we want to see one last push higher before the next drop to the downside. Okay, now this is an area that I used to focus on, last week and before that as well. But looking at, the other major instruments traded against the US dollar, and again, looking at the dollar index, I actually think we may see, just a little bit of a pullback here, just so price can retest, some previous levels, whether it be this previous high or this previous high. But that's where we could potentially see that reversal as well. So if you are actively trading crypto, what I'm saying is don't wait for price to, pull back all the way back to those areas, but watch out. And if you see a reversal signal, before that, then feel free to enter that trade. As soon as we break below that support here on Ethereum as well, we're going to be expecting a big move to the downside, because normally when price trade sideways for a long time, especially what we have here on Bitcoin, literally a few months trading sideways, as soon as it breaks out of this range, there's normally a big move that follows. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen next here. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and like I said, check out all the links in the description below our videos. Follow us on social media. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to watch our last 2 videos where you can find more valuable information. Check out our channel for more trading related videos. I wish you all a successful trading, and I'll see you next time.